and welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell because you don't want to miss anything. You don't. You really don't. I got some good stuff coming for you. You don't want to miss it. Today, I'm going to be giving you 7 pointers on building connections and relationships and bonds with people that struggle with mental illness. As somebody that's been on both sides of this, being a person that suffers from mental illness and then being a person that has friends that also suffer from mental illness, these are all tips that I advocate for. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Number 1, educate yourself. If somebody tells you that they suffer from something, start looking it up on the internet. Do your research. See how they might be suffering from a medical standpoint. Like go to WebMD or something, or YouTube a lot of people's experiences. Like I've talked some about my experience. I'll talk more about that in videos to come, so make sure you're subscribed. It's very meaningful to the person. It shows them that you actually cared. You went out of your way to educate yourself on something that they feel like they're dealing with alone. It helps them know that they're not alone in this process. It also gives you a leg up if you plan on pursuing this person in like a more romantic relationship. Doing your own research, it can help you assess whether or not you want this person in your life. And number 2, ask how you can help. Ask them what they need from you. My mom does that to me. Anytime I come to her with a problem, she's like, how do you want me to help? How can I be helpful? What can I do? As a part of that conversation, I would suggest talking about the separation of them needing support and, emotional comfort versus them needing space and what those two situations might look like. Similarly, number 3 is ask what it look like for them. An example of these questions are, what does it look like when you get depressed, or what does it look like when you're anxious in public? Like if we go out to a party, I need to know beforehand what it looks like when you're anxious and you don't want to be here anymore, so that I can assess the situation as needed. We can either leave, or if you just need a couple of seconds, like just let me know what that looks like so I know I'm aware. This also helps your significant other because then it gives them the opportunity to have somebody hold them accountable. So if they're doing something that they don't exactly recognize they're doing, then you can, call them out and be like, hey, like, you've been doing this, you okay? Just checking in on you. Number 4 is, remember, you should not feel bad for not knowing how to help. It is not your responsibility to take care of this person. Things that they're going through are not your fault. You should not feel bad for not having the knowledge or not knowing what to do with the knowledge, like not knowing how to implement the knowledge that you now have researched. My suggestion is ask questions and make sure you're honest. And if it's something that you don't feel like you're capable of handling, or it's getting past where you want to handle it, then set those boundaries for both of you. Number 5 is don't take things too personally. It is not your fault that they are feeling a certain type of way, and you should not feel bad. Number 6, whenever that person tells you that they are going through whatever mental health problem that they are, know that it's a tough task for them. It was not something that they could just do for anybody, and they trust you now. They're blindly trusting you because they don't know how you're going to react at all, and that reaction is a real make or break point. So just know that they are trusting you with details of their life. And last but not least, number 7, don't make them feel bad for how they feel, which can include but is not limited to telling them, oh, just be happy, or you shouldn't feel like this, or you have no reason to be depressed, or things like that. Those can make somebody feel so much worse. They know that they can't trust you with what they feel, so now they're stuck alone. Well, they think alone because they obviously went to the wrong person, and I think that's how everybody's gonna respond. So don't make them feel bad. If you can't handle it, just be like, all right, this isn't for me. I don't really know what to tell you. I heard that therapy is good for some people, and walk away from it. Like, let that be that. That's it. We are at the end of our list. I hope you guys learned something today. This is not just for romantic relationships at all. This is if you want to build a connection with somebody or a friendship. This is if you want to build bonds with people and they happen to have a mental illness, and you just want to have a couple of tips because you're not sure how to deal with that, and you're working on educating yourself. So you're here, you feel me? So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe as always. Of course, why wouldn't you? Ring that bell. Ring that bell. Ring it. Ring it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, babes.
For what's money without happiness? Or hard times without the people you love? Though I'm not sure what's about to happen next, I ask for strength from the Lord up above. Cause I've been strong so far, but I can feel my grip loosening. Quick, do something before you lose it for good. Get it back and use it for good. And touch the people how you did like before. I'm tired of living with demons cause they always inviting more. Think being broke was better. Now I don't mean that